Today's defense news, the highlights. Army tests new war tactics with manned-unmanned teaming at Exercise Sarvshakti. RFI for procurement of platform-based C-UAS for T-90 and T-72 tanks. Nagpur SDAL successfully tests third stage rocket motor for Vikram 1 satellite launch vehicle. Nagpur-based startup Spaceverse Technologies developing India's first privately built reusable satellite launch vehicle. Godrej Aerospace delivers 2 modules of Kaveri derivative engine, 6 additional modules under development. CSIR-NAL transfer HANSA training aircraft technology to pioneer clean AMPS for indigenous manufacturing. India and Sri Lanka sign a 5-year defense memorandum of understanding. Bangalore-based Prime Toolings unveils rotating detonation engine for short-range missiles. Dvipa Defense to supply 10 Ugram Assault rifles to BSF for trials. In the global highlights, Iran deploys electronic warfare system in Persian Gulf and Strait of Hormuz to disrupt US stealth aircraft. US reinforces presence in Panama with deployment of Marine Fighter Attack Squadron VMFA 312. Anduril unveils Copperhead line of autonomous underwater vehicles. A look at the news in detail. Indian Army's Trishakti Corps has successfully validated the concept of manned-unmanned teaming (MUMT) during Exercise Sarvashakti. The exercise showcased the seamless collaboration between manned platforms and unmanned systems at the tactical level, a key capability in preparing for multi-domain operations. This validation underscores the Army's commitment to future-ready force structuring and reaffirms its ability to absorb and operationalize cutting-edge technologies. Exercise Sarvashakti was aimed at enhancing interoperability, rapid decision making, and battlefield awareness by using drones, autonomous systems, and AI enabled platforms. Demonstrating human machine synergy in a live tactical environment, it sets a new benchmark for technology enabled warfare. An RFI has been issued to procure 75 platform-based counter-unmanned aircraft systems and associated equipment for T-90 and T-72 tanks. The complete delivery is expected to be completed within 36 months. The current conflict have highlighted that anti-tank threat is not limited to frontal arc but has enhanced to omnidirectional due to proliferation of various types of UAS on the battlefield. The tank's design, based on equilateral triangle of lethality, mobility, and survivability, leaves limited measures to enhance survivability by increasing armor protection on tanks. Therefore, in order to defeat various types of UAS and to enhance survivability of tanks in modern battlefield, there is an urgent requirement of equipping the current generation of tanks, that is the T-90 and T-72, with a platform-based counter-unmanned aircraft system. The C-UAS being offered should have active passive detection measures, soft kill measures, and capable of achieving hard kill by integrating with anti-aircraft machine gun mounted on the tanks. It should be capable of being integrated with tanks T-90 and T-72 without denuding existing capabilities of the tank. It should be able to detect all types of UAS, including the first person view drones, swarm drones, loitering UAVs, and kamikaze drones through active or passive means or a combination of both. The due date for this RFI is 3rd of June 25. Solar Defense and Aerospace in Nagpur has successfully tested the third stage rocket motor for the Skyroot Aerospace's Vikram 1 satellite launch vehicle, while ISRO progresses with plans for a new third launch pad at Sriharikota. SDAL has successfully developed and manufactured the propulsion system, including the igniter and the third stage rocket motor for the Vikram 1 satellite launch vehicle. The rocket motor boasts impressive specifications with a propellant mass of 2400 kilograms, and generates a maximum thrust of 75,000 newtons. Before conducting the static test, the rocket motor underwent comprehensive non-destructive testing at SDAL's facility to ensure its structural integrity and quality standards. The static test conducted at SDAL's test bed in Nagpur demonstrated the rocket motor's performance capabilities. During the test, engineers successfully vectored the nozzle to validate thrust vectoring performance, a critical capability for directional control during actual flight. This testing methodology aligns with established principles of static testing, where rocket motor remains stationary while engineers evaluate performance parameters in a controlled environment. Spaceverse Technologies, a Nagpur-based startup, is currently developing what they claim to be India's first privately built reusable satellite launch vehicle. This innovative space technology venture represents a significant milestone in India's growing private sector and demonstrates the country's emerging capabilities in developing advanced space launch systems. Spaceverse Technologies' reusable satellite launch vehicle incorporates a distinctive design that enables it to take off vertically and return to Earth horizontally, similar to an aircraft. This partial reusability is a key feature that allows the vehicle to be used for up to 5 space missions, substantially increasing cost effectiveness compared to traditional single use rockets. The launch vehicle can reach altitudes between 300 to 500 kilometers, making it suitable for various satellite deployment missions in low Earth orbit. What makes this development particularly significant is its potential cost advantage. Spaceverse claims their vehicle will operate at approximately $3,000 per kilometer, a dramatic reduction from the global average cost of $10,000 per kilometer for comparable launch services. Godrej Aerospace has successfully completed the manufacturing and delivery of 2 modules of the Kaveri derivative engine to GTRE within a 2-year time frame, with 6 additional modules currently under development and scheduled for delivery later in 2025. The dry Kaveri engine being manufactured by Godrej Aerospace is a 48 kilonewton thrust engine without an afterburner. Some sources refer to it as a 46 kN or 50 kN class engine, but all confirm it is a dry version without afterburner capability. This specialized engine is distinct from the original Kaveri engine design and incorporates substantial modifications and improvements to address previous challenges, resulting in a more advanced and stable iteration. The engine has already undergone high altitude tests at Zhukovsky in Russia, with initial results described as satisfactory, though further trials are planned. The Council of Scientific and Industrial Research and National Aerospace Laboratory CSIR-NAL has signed a landmark technology transfer agreement with Pioneer Clean AMPS, marking the first time trainer aircraft will be manufactured in India using fully indigenous technology. This collaboration focuses on the HANSA 3NG, a 2-seater trainer aircraft designed for pilot training, which is the latest iteration of the HANSA series developed by CSIR-NAL since 1998. The HANSA 3NG features advanced technology, including a lightweight composite airframe, a Rotex digital control engine, a glass cockpit, and electrically operated flaps. It is intended to address the growing demand for affordable and efficient aircraft for flying training organizations in India. Currently, all trainer aircraft used in Indian FTOs are imported, making this initiative a significant step towards self-reliance in aviation manufacturing. Pioneer Clean AMPS, a newly established company for aircraft manufacturing, will set up production facilities and manage marketing, servicing, and after-sales support. CSIR-NAL will provide initial assistance to ensure smooth operations. The HANSA 3NG is expected to cost around 3 crore rupees per unit, about half the price of comparable imported planes. Bangalore-based Prime Toolings has recently unveiled an innovative rotating detonation engine designed for short-range missiles. Unlike traditional engines, the RDE uses continuous detonation waves for thrust, potentially improving fuel efficiency by up to 25%. This makes it ideal for tactical applications with a range of 300 to 500 kilometers. Dvipa Defense, a Hyderabad-based small arms manufacturer, is supplying 10 Ugram Assault rifles to the Border Security Force for trials. The Ugram rifle, developed in 100 days, was first unveiled in January 24 in collaboration with ARDE. The rifle meets the Indian Army's GSQRs, featuring an effective range of 500 meters, a weight under 4 kilos, and a 20-round magazine. BSF trials follow successful evaluations by the Central Armed Police Forces, where the Ugram outperformed imported 6 or 716 rifles in handling, functionality, and ergonomics. The rifle is expected to be tested in harsh environments, including high altitude locations like Siachen and the LOC. Ugram was developed in response to delays in India's AK-203 rifle project due to geopolitical disruptions. If successful in trials, the Ugram could be inducted into the CAPFs and the Army, supporting India's defense self-reliance. Concerns remain about its compatibility with Indian-made 7.62 mm ammunition, which has previously caused accuracy and recoil issues in imported rifles. Some global news. Tensions in the Middle East are intensifying as Iran has launched a concerted electronic warfare campaign across the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz, targeting US military aircraft and maritime operations with aggressive GPS and communication jamming. The move signals a growing willingness by Tehran to confront American forces not only through proxy engagements but also via direct technological confrontation in one of the most strategically vital regions of the world. According to US defense and intelligence officials, Iran has activated ground based jamming systems capable of interfering with satellite navigation and disrupting communication links between airborne platforms and command centers. This activity is already impacting US Air Force surveillance aircraft, including the RC-135 Rivet Joint Signals Intelligence Planes, E-8C Joint Stars ground surveillance platforms, and MQ-9 Reaper drones, all of which rely heavily on uninterrupted GPS signals and secure data links to operate effectively in contested airspace. On 4th of April, US Marines from Marine Fighter Attack Squadron VMFA 312, part of Marine Aircraft Group 31 under the 2nd Marine Aircraft Wing, arrived in Panama to support expanded security partnership efforts. The deployment was publicly confirmed through official images released by the US Department of Defense. The Panama Canal has long been a cornerstone of international commerce, enabling the efficient movement of goods between the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. However, growing concerns in Washington over increasing foreign, particularly Chinese, involvement in the canal's operations have prompted the renewed US engagement in the region. Anduril Industries unveiled a new family of autonomous underwater vehicles called Copperhead, designed to meet military and commercial needs for larger fleets of uncrewed maritime vessels. Copperhead enables a comprehensive, intelligent maritime capability that allows operators to quickly respond to threats in undersea battle space at a fraction of the cost of legacy options. The product line includes two variants, each offered in two different sizes. The baseline Copperhead is designed for rapid response missions, including environmental monitoring, search and rescue, and infrastructure inspection. The vehicle, which can reach speeds greater than 30 knots, can carry a range of payloads, including active and passive sensors and magnetometers, which can detect changes in the Earth's magnetic field. The Copperhead M variant is a munition that can be deployed from a larger system, specifically Anduril's Dive LD and Dive XL vessels. It offers torpedo-like capabilities and is designed for mass production. That's the news for today. We hope you enjoyed the news. Please do subscribe to our channel and do give us your feedback. Thank you and have a great week ahead.